Fiona, she's my only daughter, and she looks lovely today. Yeah, beautiful. Like a film star from the 40s or something. You look beautiful. And the only time I seen you looking more beautiful than that was the first time I saw you in Allen Pavilion. Fiona is just fun, you know, like, she just brings joy and fun with it. It's contagious, and she has us doing stuff we never do with board games, this, that, and the other, and we always want to fight doing it, but it's always a great time. And Fiona's, she's a giver, you know, her whole life she's been looking after her brothers and her cousins and everyone. She just got a big heart. And Phelan, I welcome you to the band, and how could I not love you the way you make my daughter so happy and the love you give to her. And you two really complement each other, you know. They're like two swans you see in a lake, you know, and they're nice and calm, but they're grafters, man. They're paddling underneath the water, like you know. And that's the truth, you know, because you know, anything that looks easy, you know, it isn't. And these two are grafters. They work their fingers to the bone, and they sensational job tonight. And they had a lot of adversities with the pandemic, and I'm so happy you're home in Connecticut too. They were up in Boston for a few years, and you know, I wish you guys only love, you know, and you know, you get married in the Our Lady of the Rosary, and the Rosary is powerful. I know you both love God, and you know, the only advice I'd give you is to bring him with you wherever you go. Invite him into your house every day in your heart, and you know, you pray together, you stay together, you know. And if you're with God, who can be against you, you know? But I see the future, and I swear, I don't know what I see a Norman Rockwell photograph, right, with like kids coming out of the ceilings, and Phelan with like a sweater vest on or some plaid, the brown corduroys, and Fiona there with a big apron on and a turkey. I swear, because that's what I see. You know, you're on your way, and like it says over there, it's the first chapter of a book that was never written, and that's beautiful. And that's a mystery too. We're not sure who donated it, who gave it to them. So we're going to be dusting it for prints later. So keep your fingers off of it, unless you're the guilty party. But you know, I wish you. Oh, raise your glass for a toast, please. And I wish you only love. I wish your stomach's always full, your heart's always full, and never forget to stay and keep it in your heart and let your love only grow.
When Phelan tends to go overboard and tends to overanalyze things, she has an amazing ability to bring him back to reality and say, you know, look at everything that you have in your life and be satisfied with it. And I think that is really essential. Having spent a lot of time with Phelan, he needs someone to say that to him at times. And I think that Fiona has a great ability to do that. A word that has been used to describe my mother at times, and I think is a very, very high compliment, is Fiona's plucky. She is brave in the face of any odds, because she knows what is right. The other thing about her, and well, I should start with Phelan actually, is Phelan, he can sweep you up in a zeitgeist, right? He has a certain hype, and some of my cousins will know about this. There was one time we were at the ice cream place in Block Island, and he just starts. So we always ate vanilla ice cream, and we always kind of took some shots for it, like why don't you try anything else? So one day he just decides, someone asks him what did you order, and he just decides to make up on the spot golden pistachio, right? Completely made up. But then he sweeps up like half of the people at the table. I wasn't buying it because I've been there, seen that. But he sweeps people up, and you can get caught up in his, for lack of a better word, BS. But the thing about Fiona is she does not tolerate BS, and she has a very sensitive meter, and especially with Phelan, now that they've spent so much time together, and she's not hesitant to shoot him that glance or call him out when he kind of gets ahead of himself. And having done that for 20-something years, I'm just so thankful that Fiona can take that burden off of me.
I, Phelan, take you, Fiona, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you. In good times and in bad. In sickness and in health. To love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
I, Fiona, take you, Phelan, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you. In good times and in bad. In sickness and in health. To love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
Fiona, receive this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Phelan, receive this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Phelan and Fiona.
in Maine. We're there for 4th of July. We're there for 4 or 5 days. We're skiing every day, water skiing every day. We're on the 4th of July. They have to go home at about 8 or 9 o'clock that night because Fiona's working the next morning in Boston. We've skied at 8 a.m. We've water skied at noon. We've water skied at 4. And like a jackass, I turn to him as they're all dressed. The bags are in the car. I say, we could get one more pull. We could get just one more pull. He has a bathing suit on in about 13 seconds. Fiona, Ian, Phelan, me, Mary Rose. Was Hannah with us? There was somebody else on the boat. We go out, and of course, this is the last run. Is he skiing easy? No, he's skiing like it's the Olympic time trials. And he goes in, and it's happened to all of us. It's happened to Will. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. And when you crash at that speed, the water's like concrete, and it hurts a lot. And and I slow the boat down, and I can already hear the screaming and the yelling and the cursing. And I rotate the boat, and we start back, and it's over the top. And I've done it. All of us have done it. He's done it. It happens, right? When you're doing that, it's sometimes risky, but ultimately it's water. As we roll up, I put the boat in neutral, and Ian and I are at the back transom looking out, and he's really badly hurt. He's completely dislocated his shoulder. It's apparent beyond belief, and he's still cursing at the top of his lungs, and he's very badly hurt. And Ian and I look at each other for like that millisecond to lock our eyes, because the only two people who can drive the boat is me and Ian, and one's going in the water and one's staying with the boat, and we do this like wordless look for a half a second, and in that half a second I hear a splash. And I look out, and she's fully dressed in the water, holding him up by the life preserver. I knew right then. And that's why that she loves him as much as he loves her. That's why we're all so happy. That's why this is such a fun party. That's why this is such a wonderful night, because it's so great to see two people so met. You are so lucky to have met. You are so lucky to have realized how lucky you are to have met. And we're so lucky to be here to share it today. Up tip.